Hello, welcome to week 12 of Hero Roulette. The idea of Hero Roulette is that I'll be given a hero to play at random and I'll play them all evening. First half of the night will be me playing based on what I know, and then halfway through I'll watch a tips and tricks video. Second half I'll then see if I can improve based on the videos. Last week played as Genji. I was dreading getting Genji. I had about 6 hours play time out of my 600 hours total, but it felt really good to get to feel a new character, start understanding their mechanics and throwing out their combos and stuff. Really, really good fun. And that's why I started Hero Roulette, to get to play those I wouldn't usually choose. If you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube and you have any tips on how I can improve on the current hero I'm playing, then, you know, drop me a comment, let me know in chat. Anything's great. It just helps me immensely. So yeah, let's get on with this. Let's see who we've got to play this week. It's not McCree, it's gonna be Torb. Okay. Torb's I think I've got a fair bit of playtime with Torb. Right, let's have a look. Torbjorn, 14 hours. Not the most, not the least. DPS player. I'm glad to have more DPS. I've had so many tanks and so many supports that it's about time I get my hands dirty and play some damage. Yeah, Torbjorn's fun. Let's see how it plans out. So Torb, rivet gun. Left click is the sort of long range single fire. Right click is like a shotgun, close range. The forge hammer. So you repair your turret. Or you can do a bit of damage. I think a lot of people like to try and get kills with a hammer. It's a bit of bragging rights, isn't it? Ultimate, you spooge your goop everywhere. People burn when they walk into it. Turret, throw your turret, it shoots stuff. And overload is armor pack. Armor as well as improved attack, movement and reload speed, which is pretty useful for getting yourself out of sticky situations. So I guess a good strat with Torb is knowing good spots to put the turrets. I don't know many, if any at all. Is that a good spot? I'm trying to catch people unawares. So if they're focusing us up here, then hopefully they won't. They'll be too busy to notice. Turret. Is that going to be any good there? Maybe.
Surrender to my will.
Bollocks. Is that our Zarya? Got a feeling they're going to drop down. Bit of a waste, but never mind. Wow. Very good team. That wasn't me at all. I think the cheeky off angles is the way to play. Where did my team go? Seriously? Fucking hell, I got her. Eventually. Stop. Ooh, got an achievement. Armour up. Wonder what that was for. Fuck. Ah well. Feel like I was the only one doing anything that map. I don't know what D.Va was doing. Wow, that went easy. That went so much easier. I've got a nice little spot for the turret here as well. On top of Matey Boy's head, or on his back. Sort of hidden out the way. It's quite a nice little off angle there as well. Whoop!
This is not your time.
Thank you, I guess. Nice. Nicey, nicey. I think Genji knows that I'm the one he wants. Oh, that lamppost got in my way. Oh, beautiful. Suck on that, McCree. Oh, is that about to be a hammer down? Oh, yes. Thank you. Wow. GG.
Play of the game.
Ooh.
Attackers incoming.
I can. Excuse me, mate. Can't see.
Objective
Enemies found. Preparing to engage.
Right side, right side. Oh god.
This is not your time.
Go. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. What now? Where now? There? I suppose it's as good a place as any. Oh, there he is. Hold up. Who's that?
Such potential. Hard on that. Maximum power. King of beauty. Hammer time.
There's a fucking hog here. I can hear him. Ah! There he is. I need to not die. I need to not die. Oh, come on. Got you in the end, soldier. Whew. GG. Oh, like a dream.
Turning up the heat.
So short, he can't jump onto the payload, bless him. Yes, the turret does always build itself. I think you might be thinking of Team Fortress 2. Is it in TF2 where you have to build the turret? Or no, you're thinking of Deep Rock Galactic. Whew, that was quick and easy.
Play of the game.
Second play of the game in the night. Oh, they had no chance. Look at that off angle. Everyone's going down mid. No one expects a little dwarf to come running around the right hand side. Hello and welcome back. Please excuse me, I've got a lolly. Halfway through the night, let's watch a tips and tricks video and see if we can improve. I guess let's go with that one. Top 5 tips and major mistakes to avoid, featuring Fewy.
So for the first Torbjorn tip, because of Torbjorn's small stature, he can actually parkour in certain locations on some maps. A good example is Nepal Village. That little off-bridge area to the side of the point, he can actually parkour off of the planks to get to the other side. Because Diva Bomb will end up being line of sight based, if he hides behind a small pillar, he'll survive while the others would die. And for a character like McCree, who fires his ultimate out in a projectile form, he can actually throw his turret down in front of him, hide behind the turret, and then the bullet will hit the turret instead of hitting the Torbjorn. When you're versing taller characters, it might actually be a little bit harder to aim at their head, so one thing I highly suggest is to actually jump at them. It is a very high risk move though, because jumping actually makes you more predictable, but for certain characters like Roadhog, where it is very, very difficult to get either a meat shot from your right click off or a primary fire onto their head, it is a lot easier to actually just jump right at them, or just jump where you are. So for using Overload, I highly suggest to use it before using your ultimate in high risk situations. Don't use it if you're in a low risk situation where maybe you might get dove afterwards and you'll be able to overload out or overload to get a kill. When placing a turret, that's something that you really want to consider, because the advantages of high ground are that it can overview an entire location, it can see almost everything, and has good sight lines. But the problem is that whatever the turret can see, they can see the turret as well. In my opinion, unless you have a shield, I almost always suggest a lot of the times to place it on the low ground. There, the turret has natural protection from both the environment and your allies. So for a tip on using Torbjorn's ultimate, I very much suggest that you tap fire Torbjorn ult. If you're holding down Torbjorn ult, you may spewing more of your load than you actually want to. If you tap fire, even though you can still occasionally fire 2 shots, in general, you'll be able to fire precise amounts wherever you need it. So this is something that I see way too many Torbjorns do. They go too aggressive and they use their shotgun way too much. Torbjorns will use their E to go in. They'll get maybe a kill, but then they will die, making the trade almost worthless because they have no way to get out now. They used their E as an engagement, their overload, and then they couldn't back out because they had no way to do so.
Same as Winston and Genji then.
Generally speaking, you use overload if you have team to back you up, or if you are caught by a Roadhog hook or in a bad position that you want to get out of, so you use that movement speed and that kill potential to get the quick kill or get out. And on the shotgun note, too many people seem to think that shotgun is the end-all solution, but your primary fire helps out a ton. It requires less ammo, you don't have to get as close, and in general, because of the no fall off rule, you can stay as far away as possible and spam to your heart's content. So in general, people use shotgun way too much. It is a good tool when you're close range, and it's good because it fires faster than your primary fire, but too many people rely so much on shotgun when primary fire is such a good option. So for a mistake that a lot of Torbjorns tend to do, they tend to heal the turret too much. So when a turret is taking damage, in general, you would be better off leaving it to die. Because most people, most characters, will actually be able to just out-damage your healing, and you'd be wasting your time putting yourself in a bad position, and no matter what, the turret will end up dying, even if you want to save it. So I very much suggest that you leave the turret, and if it gets out of combat, then you place a new one even, instead of healing it. When you place a new one, you get the lower cooldown, and it's essentially full health now.
Okay. What do we think of that? I think everything they explained was kind of common sense. Well, not common sense to someone who's played for a while, you know, like, don't just put your turret in a stupid place. Don't heal it, because what's the point? Yeah, so I think for me, it's not so much using that video. Again, I don't think I learned too much new, or anything I didn't know. It's not really any tech. It's quite... the McCree thing was good. The McCree's ulting, you just fucking hide behind the turret. That's beneficial. It's good to know. Right, Torb, turret placement. So I know there's a good spot for Bastion up here. But is this gonna work? Because Bastion gets a bit more height, doesn't he?
I'm overloading.
Huh!
King beauty.
Attackers incoming. Defend.
Show them what you can do. Barrier in place.
Oh, slept. Didn't realise Anna was there. Is the Widow good? Yeah, the Widow's dead. Good, good, good. Oh, Reaper's not having a good time of it, is he?
I'll fix you up.
There is literally no point in healing your turret, because you might as well just place a new one. Unless you're mid-battle, but again, like the guy said, what's the bloody point? Oh, that's going to be play of the game, I think.
Victory. Play of the game.
What a roll tonight. We go straight to the point this time. Last time I went up high ground. Didn't work too well. So I'm just gonna plop a turret there. And fight on the point. Doesn't do a lot of damage, the shotgun fire. Sure, on that video it just said that secondary file was faster than primary. Nice nade. Oh! Thank you. Bullocks.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Oh, in the video. The video is a year old even, so it doesn't surprise me that it might be out of date. Woo! First round. Oh, it's a wall.
foresee great things. Come out and face me. Turret under fire! My turret! I have big ones for you.
Oh, good shot.
Victory.
Victory. 5, 4,
Show them what you can
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
do. I'm overloading!
Oh god. You owe me, Zarya. Oh, third point.
Time to get my hand. I worked hard on that. Burning the
Oh, look at him. He's won. Literally won. Oh. Thank you.
overwhelming. Nice shot.
My ultimate is charged. My ultimate is charged.
Oh.
Double, triple kill.
Oops. Did I leave that there? Hey, beauty. Take my turret. Worked hard on that. That's what I mean.
Wanker. Oh. Oh, the health was right there. Have we got this?
Right beside you.
I have big ones for you.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Turrets under fire.
Taking care of you. Get into position.
It's better to be the hammer than the nail. Turret deployed.
Allow me to repair the damage.
I'm overloading. Take my turret. I worked hard on that. Turret.
Nice combo.
Time. Heroes never die.
It's better to be the hammer than the nail.
Victory.
GG. Right, there we have it. An entire evening playing as Torb. Torb's okay. I don't mind him. Probably wouldn't choose him very often. There are some situations I'd probably choose him in more than others. Maybe aerial, people like Echo and Farah. They can take the turret out quite quickly, but vice versa. The turret can target them up in the air quite well when maybe you can't. He's okay to play. I think I definitely improved throughout the evening, but he's not my cup of tea. I think I'm looking forward to playing Echo. Looking forward to playing McCree, Hanzo, Tracer. I want to get good as Tracer. I want to get good as Echo, because I kind of feel like a really good Echo player is going to be good as everyone, because as soon as you pop your ult, you copy someone else's. But yeah. Torb's alright. I probably wouldn't choose him. But it was fun. He's off the list now, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, Torbjorn, tick. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you later. Bye.